Good, beautiful morning, everybody, and welcome to the Saturday edition of Shortcuts for Your Soul. This is the meditation segment of our program. Those of you that are familiar with what we do on Saturdays, we recommend that you get into a position that you're comfortable and that you just simply begin a process of breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth, slowly and deeply. And the reason for doing that is so that you can begin to re-educate your own body to follow your directions. Now, my guardian angel John said that he wanted to call this the idea that you have a body, and that you must understand that the function of meditation is to get you into a state of freedom where you're not governed by the instinctual nature of the body, nor governed by the contents of your mind, as most people typically are governed by the impulses of biology and the influences of psychology, thus leaving people confused as to who they are. It's important you understand there is a clear distinction between your body, your mind, and your awareness, or what is commonly known as your soul, spirit of universal light. Without having the proper autonomy over your mind and body, you will be subjugated by them. So those of you that are here now, just breathe slowly and deeply. And as you breathe slow and deep, just keep your body relaxed. Like, use your breath to keep your body relaxed. Today is simply about getting yourself into a position of awareness where you can make a distinction between your awareness, your body, your mind. And this is crucial for happiness. If you cannot differentiate yourself between the instinctual functions of your body and the psychological information in your mind, then you'll be governed by them. And many of you find yourself struggling in life, not because there's anything fundamentally wrong with who you are as a spiritual being, but because you have not learned how to differentiate between the function of biology, the function of psychology, and your own ability as a soul to orchestrate or conduct how your mind and body, you will conduct them, rather than being subjective to your mind and body, as many of you are subjective to the compulsions of your body. It's important that you understand that as you continue to breathe slowly and deeply, you keep the body relaxed. Keep your body relaxed. That is all that you need to understand, that giving instruction to your body for it to relax takes the authority of the body away from the body, and you reclaim it for yourself. So that if your body has a compulsion to be physically indiscriminate with other people, then you can have authority and autonomy over that. If your body has a compulsion or has been trained to eat foods and consume things that are not good for it, then you can take that authority and autonomy back from the body. Many of you do not understand that your body by nature is not who you are, but it is the physical instrument that you utilize while you are in a physical dimension. It is unfortunate that your existing systems of education do not instruct you on this when you are very young, that the body is not who you are, but the instrument that you utilize in a physical dimension while you're living through that form. The body in the human realm comes in two different manifestations, male and female. And each human body has a function built into it for the purpose of surviving. Some of those functions are what you call procreation, fight and flight, seeking pleasure, avoiding pain. The body's functions are primarily structured only for survival. That is all. The body is an instrument of survival, whereas you are an instrument of consciousness and spirit. And if you cannot or have not been able to make the distinction between your awareness and your body, then you will find yourself governed by the compulsions or the instincts of the body, which are to experience pleasure and avoid pain, to survive. That is all the body's function is designed, so that you can inhabit a physical dimension and learn the process of creation. Now, the instinctual nature of the body, many of you believe that is you, and you find yourself, I'm attracted to that person, right? I love this thing. This thing makes my body feel good. Many of you are caught up in believing and accepting that the body is who you are. And I want to clarify that is not the truth. The body in and of itself has a very specific function as either male or female, but the body that you have is still designed to follow direction and instruction from you. And so as you continue to breathe slow and deeply, direct your body to relax. You have the authority and the capability to direct your body to relax and behave according to your will and not according to its instincts. And if you are not able to differentiate between the body's impulses and what you know to be reasonable, then you will be bound by subjugation to your own body's compulsions. As a child, you were not taught to believe or understand that the body is something that follows your direction, although it is quite obvious that it does so. That you may say to the body, stand, and you may say to the body, sit, and you may say to the body, lean this way and that way. The body is designed to follow your instruction. You were not designed to follow its instructions. You were designed to acquire and assert a conscious authority over your physical organism. But having not been made aware of this, many of you find that the instincts and compulsions of the body seem more real to you than you do to yourself. And the beginning point of returning the autonomy and authority back to who you are as a spiritual being begins in teaching your body to breathe and to relax. Your body is not who you are. It is an instrument that you have while living in a physical dimension. It is important that you learn to make this distinction. The body is designed to do whatever you will direct it to do, even if what you would direct the body to do is detrimental to it, as illustrated by such things as your addictions and your acts of violence and your acts of sexuality that cause harm to others. These are examples where the compulsions of the body override your own will because you have identified with yourself as being the body. Now, your body, again, I wish to stress, male and female are the physical forms in the human kingdom. It is what it is. And some of you have had incarnations where you were the opposite, and you came into a new incarnation as you have gone on this journey of learning how to exist and how to create in a physical dimension. You may have come into a body that is different than what you've had before. And again, if you have not been taught to learn to make a differentiation between yourself as awareness and your body as an instrument of matter that you use to practice creation in, then it will be very difficult for some of you. There can be unnecessary confusing because you believe that you are your body. Your body is an instrument through which you are to learn the practice and the art of creation. Not just biological procreation, although that is beneficial and good for you and makes room for other individuals to come into this dimension with you, but it's equally important that you you place the body into service of you rather than you in service to it and its baser instinctual functions. In the last analysis, your body is literally a physical animal that you inhabit while in a physical dimension. And this distinction becomes very important, that you must learn how to understand what is the function of creation in a female body. What is the function of creation through a male body? As these diametrically opposite polarities of physical consciousness, while they are designed to complement and work together, they are also designed to operate very differently one from another. And so the creative potential of a female body and through a female body is different than the creative potential through a male body. Each is unique and distinct, and yet both are necessary for you to come to an understanding of what you are as a spiritual consciousness and what the function of creation is through a material medium of existence, that is the body. The body is the material medium through which you operate creatively in a physical dimension. We will say this many times until you hear and understand that your body is not who you are, but it is the instrument that you have to learn the function of creation through that form. And in order to learn the function of creation, you must teach and train your body to be your servant and not your master. Your existing educational system, as we have said before, does not offer such instruction that you can make a distinction. You have a female body, you have a male body, but your body is designed, whether it is male or female, it is designed to follow whatever command you will give it. Whatever action you could tell your body to carry out, it will carry it out to the best of its ability, even those acts which are detrimental to it. To consume large quantities of alcohol is definitively detrimental to the well-being of the physical organism, but the body by nature is designed to follow and carry out your instructions, whether they are good for the body or not. And so you can do many things that are very harmful to your body. And your body by nature is designed to comply, even if what you're telling it to do is not good for it. Your body is designed by nature to be the creative porthole through which you can learn the function of creation in a material dimension. So breathe slowly and deeply and give your body permission to relax. Let your entire body relax, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. As you breathe and exhale, allow the entire body to fully and completely relax. Give all the muscles permission to relax. Give all of the nerves in your body permission to relax, and you will notice that this function of directing your body to relax is easiest on your out-breath or your exhale, that when you exhale, there's an automatic mechanism of relaxation, so that when you exhale, the function and direction upon your body for it to relax will be more pronounced. So that with each and every exhale, you give your body permission to relax more fully and more completely. Allow all the muscles in your face to relax. Allow all the muscles in your neck and shoulders to relax. Give them permission to relax. Allow them to relax. With each subsequent breath that you take, just simply communicate to the body, relax more fully and more completely. And you may even communicate to your body, you are perfectly safe during this time. You can communicate that to your body. You are perfectly safe during this time. As you begin to allow the body to relax more and more fully and completely, you'll notice certain things begin to change about your body. There might be a noticeable tingling sensation in your extremities as you continue to breathe slowly and deeply. This represents several things. This represents one, that the flow of energy through the body is beginning to increase, and you're beginning to feel the vibrational state of the body having little or no tension in it anymore, so energy can flow freely through your physical body. So with each and every breath, you give your body permission to relax even more. You can even give permission to the organs in the chest and stomach to relax. If you're conscious and deliberate about your in-breath and your out-breath, then the effect will be more pronounced. With each and every exhale, give the nerves in your body permission to relax. You can speak directly to the nerves. Be still. Be quiet. Be peaceful. So that with each and every exhale, you're giving your body permission to relax even more. Keep your attention on your breath and giving all the nerves, muscles, organs, and glands permission to relax. So it would be thusly: your breath comes in, and you think or speak to the body, relax, as you exhale. Relax. You allow all your muscles to go limp, except those muscles that keep your body upright. With each and every exhale, you allow the body to relax more fully and completely. In addition to a tingling sensation as energy begins to flow with less resistance in the body, because this is what happens when you allow your muscles to relax. You reduce resistance to the flow of energy through your body, through your nerves, through your organs and glands, as you're giving this system permission to relax. And subsequently, you might also begin to notice that the thoughts in your mind have been getting quieter and calmer. Again, this is because the body, which is connected to the external world, when given permission to relax and be still, as you continue to allow it to relax more fully, then the activity of the mind diminishes, because the function of the body is placed in a state of relaxation, less distracted by sounds and external influences. As a result, the mind, the thinking part of you, the part that has memory, emotion, and anticipation, that part of your being begins to also become quieter, calmer, and more peaceful. As you stay focused deliberately and intentionally on directing the body to relax through the assertion of your breath, you'll begin to feel a state of calm and peace, not only in your body, but in your awareness. For as the body gets quieter and the thoughts get quieter, you begin to feel or experience yourself as the awareness that is directing the process of the mind and body now. It will vary in degrees, in intensities from one person to the next, but you will begin to feel a sensation of calm and stillness if you continue to gently assert the breath. Continue remaining conscious in giving your body permission to relax. And you may even begin to give permission to the thinking mind, the thoughts in your mind, as you exhale, to be still and quiet. Some of you that maybe were previously struggling with very intense distraction and emotion are feeling a degree of calmness and peace that you were not feeling before. And this is because if you are applying the process consciously and deliberately, then you're asserting the natural authority and autonomy you were designed to have over the physical body that you have at this time. And teaching your mind and teaching your body to be still and quiet and peaceful is the first step in reclaiming the divine autonomy you were intended to have over your physical world. At least the physical world that you're experiencing through the organism that you call your body at this time. My goal in coming to William today was to give you the opportunity to experience and reclaim the natural and healthy authority you're designed to have over your physical body. The challenge that faces humanity is that there is a rampant case of individuals believing that the body and its compulsions are who you are. That the desires, the wants, the needs of the body transcend your own ability to regulate or operate your physical body. And this is clearly not true. As evidenced by the slow, deep breathing, the intentional act of your will to say to the body, relax, be still, to direct your body thusly, will begin to establish a feeling of internal well-being because you're no longer governed by the body by simply the act of putting your body into a position deliberately where it remains relaxed and quiet and calm, and that you are directing your mind and you are directing your body to be still, quiet, and peaceful. You'll feel something different about who you are because you're no longer being subjective to the body, to the thoughts in your mind. There's a feeling of, well, you'll have to define it for yourself, but a feeling that begins to emerge as you allow your body to relax more fully and completely. Because now you are directing your physical organism rather than being subjective to the physical organism. Every addiction is based in the understanding that you believe you are the compulsions, the wants, and the desires of the body. This function of instructing your body to be still and quiet places the capabilities that are naturally yours back in your consciousness so that you can begin to assert that the body will be and do as you will it to be, which is the case always anyway. Even if you're not aware that it is still the case. If you have a desire for drink, or you have a desire for certain food, or if you have a desire for a certain person, then that desire can override you and you'll end up doing and perhaps saying things that you wish you had not said or done if you follow the body's compulsions exclusively. But in this process of teaching your body to be still and quiet, you will begin to reclaim the natural authority and autonomy that is yours. Your body is literally meant to be an instrument through which you experience acts of creation while living in a physical dimension. The mind also is similar in that it too is designed. All thoughts, all emotions, all memories are designed to be instruments for you to utilize in the function and practice of creation. The thoughts, the memories, the emotions, your anticipations, your dreams, your goals are not meant to rule you. You are meant to rule and govern them. You are not meant to be subjective to your thoughts. You're meant to utilize the function of thought in a conscious, reasonable, creative, and intelligent way. Again, many of you have not been instructed that your mind and your body are instruments that you have at your disposal in this physical dimension to learn the function of creation. A great number of human beings believe that they are the body, that they are the thoughts, and therefore are bound then by those two elements in and of their own natures. The body has its own nature. The thoughts in your mind, or what your scientists call psychology, has its own function. Composites of information and memory and experience will necessitate an influence over the body that can necessitate functions of behavior. But in the awakening of your soul, where you begin to remember that you are not your thoughts, you are not your emotions, you are not your memories, you are a soul that are designed to learn how to utilize thought, memory, emotion, and biology as instruments to articulate and understand the function and practice of creation. That is why you have a body. That is why you have a mind, so that you can learn the function and practice of creation while living in a physical dimension. It is clear to see that your body is very physical. It is very clear to see that your mind has information that is not visible for the world to see. And it is also clear that you can be aware of your thoughts that the others of the world cannot see. And you can be aware of your body because you are not mind and you are not body, you are a soul. A spirit of universal light, here to learn the function and practice of creation in a physical dimension. And this was the most effective way to learn that process. You cannot learn something if you do not experience it. How can you hope to create a physical thing if you do not have a physical body to do so with it? You cannot. But you must fundamentally learn to teach the body to be relaxed, still, quiet, and peaceful, so that it is under your dominion and you are not under its dominion. As the compulsions of the body can be very influential, the very act of procreation is a good example of how the sensations and desires and wants of the body can almost seem to supersede your own ability to orchestrate it. But let me tell you that you have absolute authority, that even if you have the compulsions to do something and the body is compelling you to do this, you can say to the body, no, be still. You can literally say to the body, sit and be still. But many of you do not understand that your body is not who you are. And many of you do not understand that the body has its own instinctual functioning apparatus that's utilized for the purpose of survival. But that this apparatus of biology is designed by nature to carry out and follow your instructions. Whether those instructions are good or not so good, the body must ultimately follow your direction, even if those directions are not so beneficial for you. This is the simplest possible explanation that can be offered to anyone who's able to hear what I'm saying. That your body is not who you are, but that the body you have has its function, that you might learn how to exist in the function of creation in one style of body or another style of body. The function of creation in a male body is very different than the function of creation through a female body. And it's important you understand both. To go through a lifetime of experience as male or female gives you valuable experience when you come to the understanding of what and who you are as a spiritual entity. If you do not understand that you're here to learn creation, then a lot of unnecessary confusion will unfold for you as it has and is at present. But you came to learn the practice and art of creation. This is why you're in this physical dimension. To learn the practice and art of creation. And teaching your body to be what you need it to be. The body can never lie to you. You will hear this said many times. Your body cannot lie to you. If what you are doing for your body is good for your body, it will feel good. If what you are doing to your body is not good for your body, it will not feel good. The body does not have the capacity for inductive reasoning as your consciousness does. The body only has the capacity for deductive or reactive reasoning. And so if your body has an ache or a pain, or if it is hot or is it cold, it is simply telling you that it needs something. And many of you misunderstand your bodies, and the simplicity and the elegant nature of your body is very simple. It is not unnecessarily complex. But the beginning is here to teach your body to be still and quiet, to assert your will upon your body in beneficent and beneficial ways, in a way that does no harm to the body, as the body is a living animal that has surrendered its autonomy to you, a soul. Your body is a living animal that has surrendered its authority and autonomy to you, the soul. And yet many of you do not understand that you have a body that has done so. It has surrendered itself to your authority. But you've not been taught or instructed on this, and therefore some of you believe that the compulsions and impulses of your body are of greater authority and power than you are over it. I want to clarify this is not the truth. That your body by nature is designed to be your servant, not your master. And your servant is loyal and good. It will never lie to you. Your body will never try to deceive you. Your body will always be truthful to you. So if it is in pain, it is because you are in error. If it is suffering, then you are in error. You must learn to understand the fundamental needs of your body. You must understand that. And if you can grasp this simple idea that your body cannot lie to you, that if it is in pain and if it is suffering, it is because it is receiving something it either does not need or is not getting something that it does need. Your body is capable of lying to you. But you still have to teach your body to follow your direction and instruction. For the body is instinctual in and of itself. The body will want to procreate indiscriminately. The body is an animal body. If you look at any animal in the animal kingdom, the human body has almost the same compulsions as most other animal life forms in this physical dimension. The difference between the human life form and the animal life form is that you have a soul that is objective or designed to be objective and have authority and autonomy over the functions of physiology. That is, the instinctual drives of the body are something you're designed by nature to have an autonomy and an authority over. And without that authority and autonomy, then you will continue to see very debasing type functions of behavior in human society, the grotesque and unforgivable acts perpetrated upon children and women and men in the name of power and control and authority and lust. This type of degradation and destruction is just a simple example that even the wealthiest and most powerful individuals on this planet are equally amenable to subjectivity to their instinctual compulsions. And that great power and authority for many, many centuries has loaned itself to enslavement and cruelty over others because of this instinctual nature of hierarchical structure and a pecking order and such things, as you would call it in your conventional sciences. That those who have not mastered the authority over their mind and body will likely become subjective to the mind and body. And while most of the evils that have occurred on this planet are products of those who believe that they are the body, that they are the mind, and that this is the only world that you have to exist in. And it is clearly not the case. There are many dimensions to be explored and experienced. But first you must learn to be well in this one, to create well and live well in this one. So keep this in your heart, that your body and your mind are designed to be your servants and not your masters. That you can and must take time every day to place your body into a deep, profound state of open receptivity to your awareness, so that you consciously establish that your body is a creative instrument through which you operate, not something that you are, but something that you utilize in this dimension of creation. And that your mind, your thoughts, your memories, your emotions are not who you are, but a collection of information and experience that you can learn to harness and utilize again in the realm of the learning the art of creation while in a physical dimension. And this is what I came to articulate today. It is my hope that you allowed yourself to go into the breath, that you allow yourself to go into relaxation, to give your body permission to simply relax, to gain a conscious and experiential understanding that your body is your servant and not your master. For if you breathe slow and deeply and you give all the muscles, all the nerves, all the organs and glands, if you give them permission to relax, then something very wonderful will begin to be experienced by you in your awareness. Something very wonderful. When you can instruct your body and your mind to be still and quiet, then in that place you'll begin to remember who you really are. The vibrational nature of what you are as a sentient being that's come to learn the art of creation in a physical dimension. And that function of yourself, that which I call your sentient being, is a function that we determine to be a frequency of love. That your true nature is love, which is what creation is. Creation is a function of love in action, and it is your true nature. And your mind and body are but the instruments through which you can learn the function of your creative nature in a physical dimension. And is that not beautiful? And is that not wonderful to know that you are a creating intelligence inhabiting a physical dimension through a physical medium called the body, and an energetic and informational medium called the mind? You are a soul. And through the simplistic process of teaching your mind and body to be your servants and not your masters, you will come to the liberation and freedom that you so desire. Many of you think freedom has to do with money and power and fine clothes, and that's just comfort. True freedom comes when you understand that your mind and body are instruments of creation. And in the moment you begin to awaken to your true nature, you'll begin to consider what your purpose really is. Your purpose is not something that you've necessarily been taught by the world. You are functionally here to learn creation. Your purpose is to create. I say to you, thank you for coming today. We'll take a couple of questions before we go back to this. I'm so glad your thyroid is improving, sweet fairyish. So happy to hear that. That's wonderful. Again, for the last 40 years, they keep telling me this, people have been trained to be afraid of it. You've been taught to be afraid of the sun. Yes, if you go out in the sun for an extreme period of time, you can harm your body, but you can also train your body to synthesize the energy of the sun to make your body stronger, healthier, and more vibrant. I want to say that again. You can train your body, just like you can train your body to open and close its hands, you can train your body to synthesize the energy of the sun to make your body healthier, stronger, and more vibrant. Just as you can train the body, that Wim Hof does this. He trained the body to sit in frigid cold waters and stay warm. How is that possible, folks? Because there's an aspect of your consciousness that has a natural authority and autonomy over the body that you must learn to assert. So whenever I'm out in the sun, I'm receiving energy from the sun that improves and enhances my physical well-being all the time. Right? Keep that in mind. Don't be afraid of outside. What advice do my spiritual guides have for my highest good for 2025? Remain in higher and higher expressions of love. Remain in higher and higher expressions of love. Funny, I'm hearing a child in my head in the background laughing, a giggling child. It's interesting. Good morning, everybody. So yeah, we'll take questions and answers now. Hi. Well, it's a Saturday, isn't it? It's a beautiful Saturday. Grand Rising, Dava Queen. Hi. Well, it doesn't look like we have a lot of questions today. Now, there will be no shortcuts for your soul on this Monday. Where are we here? I'm hoping that on Tuesday, on Wednesday, what day is Wednesday? Is it Wednesday, New Year's Day?
Not Wednesday either.
Not Wednesday, so Monday and Wednesday, there will be no shortcuts for your soul. Shortcuts for your soul will resume on Friday of this coming week. So I hope you'll join me next Friday. And really important, have yourselves like an amazing new year. Like, learn what John was saying earlier about the breath. It is really that simple. To teach your body to relax is so much more powerful than you can realize. There's so much unnecessary confusion about what your body is. Your body is an instrument through which you're here to express creatively, to learn creation. There should be no confusion about that. Hi, William. I hope you have a lovely New Year. I will. I can't wait for Friday and New Year. Yeah, we'll be in the New Year. Thank you, Sarah. So glad you came by again today. We are all divine consciousness. That's very true. Why do I have lightning bolts in the lines of my hands and the New Year started already? If I tune into, if you're talking about actual energy, yeah, people can actually discharge electrical energy from their bodies, right? Your body's a capacitor. So yeah, I'm not sure why you do. I'm not getting anything for that. It's not very often I don't get something, but I didn't. Well, good morning, Amanda. Glad you made it here. Hi. Thank you for the super chat. May I ask what the two rocks I saw in my dream last night? One said ancestors and the other was purple love. May I ask the meaning? Yes, Amanda, you want to tap in your meditation today. Ask Master Saint Germain to come to you. Ask Master Saint Germain to come to you and give you what it is you need to hear from him at this time. In your meditation, you can do that. And yes, and the information, the first one's obvious, right? Opening up to the guidance and information of your ancestors. Like in meditation, when you put your mind and body aside, you can gain access to a quantum or infinite field of information. When you can put your thinking mind and your body aside into a deep state of quiet, open receptivity, you open up to an infinite quantum field of information. And for you, Amanda, connecting to asking for the information and guidance from your ancestors will be very beneficial in addition to asking Master Saint Germain to come to you in your meditation today. That's wonderful. Thank you. Question, any messages for me or my kids? Haven't been working, want to know where I'm to guide to next. Is a partner in the cards for me? I'm being told to tell you, first of all, you have to put the partner in your deck of cards. You have to go into, first of all, do you feel ready to receive a partner in your life? Because if you're not ready to receive it, it won't come. First and foremost, you're going to say, I'm open and receptive to receiving what I need to receive at this time. You need to go into that. As for your children, yeah, your children need to choose and stay focused on the things that are most important for them. The goals and aspirations they have must take center stage in their life. Avoid social distractions. For this time, for this year, avoid social distractions. Focus on your passion and your dream. Very strong for the kids that. I feel like somebody really wants to push them forward. Avoid social distraction. Hi there. Thank you for liking that. I appreciate it. Hi, any specific messages for me? Hi there, Melissa. If I tune into you, yeah, you go and get it. You need to get you need a chiropractic adjustment. You need something in the very middle of your back. You got a blockage down the spine, right behind the solar plexus. So some people call it the solar plexus chakra or energy center. You've got a blockage there. So a chiropractic treatment will help release that. And again, when you ask a question, you only get a small portion of the information that comes to me. I get a whole bunch of information. When somebody asks a question, I usually get a whole flood of information. And when that happens, I can only give you a little bit of it here because I want to respect the time, the limited time we have with each other here. That is our gift to those of you that need it. But you can book a reading with me. Go to my website, WilliamMichaelForbes.com, or you can click on the Linktree link in the description box below any of my videos, or on my Linktree link in my my bio on TikTok. And you can book a reading with me. You can make a donation to the channel. You can sign up for our masterclass series. And again, our next masterclass series begins March the 1st, 2025. So you want to sign up for that sooner. March will come on pretty darn quick. So sign up for Masterclass 101 Awakening. If you want to learn how to connect your guides and angels, that's a place to do it. Good morning, Jasmine. Good to see you, darling. At the solstice. Hi. Hi, Teresa. Any message for Teresa? Yeah, really focus on getting your mind quiet, Teresa. This is going to be very important for you this year. Teaching your mind to remain silent. And when you can achieve that, which you can use what John was doing with us earlier about the breathing slow and deeply and instructing your body to be relaxed and instructing the mind to be quiet. When you can get your mind quiet, that's when you can begin to hear. That's when your other senses can your spiritual senses begin to open up or become available to you when the physical senses are put into a dormant state. Meditation serves that purpose. Teaching your body to be quiet, calm, and peaceful puts the body into a state that is not active. That's when your other senses begin to open, and you need to get your mind and body out of your way so that you can begin to receive the guidance and information that they've been trying to give you for the last couple of years. So yeah, you want to get your mind quiet, your body quiet, so that you can be open and receptive to receiving the information that's not available to you in your mind. Because a lot of people you're asking questions. What do I do? Where do I go? Who do I see? What's next? You can't get the answers because you're stuck in your mind, and your mind is limited with the information it has. So people come and ask, what is my purpose here? Or they're thinking, what am I supposed to do with my life? You're thinking this yourself, what am I supposed to do with my life? Your mind cannot answer you because your mind is based in the past. Your mind does not have the answer for what your purpose is. You do. And you need to get your mind and body out of your way so that you can receive clear guidance. Because you can. Your body and your mind are not the only sources of information that exist. They're the only sources that you have in your mind and body are the sources and instruments that you use to interface with this world. But when you turn the mind and body into stillness, you gain access to realms of information beyond your mind. You need to learn to do that. You need to learn to do that, okay? You do that, Teresa. Get the mind quiet. Spend time in your quiet mind. Hello, Pedro. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Hi. I am feeling so alone after my parents died. How will I recover? Again, people confuse life and the body being gone with death. The body of your parents is not who they were. The body was the instrument through which your parents interacted with you. They don't have physical bodies anymore. They've been trying to get you up off your ass and get out there and live your life. But you can't hear them because you keep ignoring them. And how do you ignore them? When somebody leaves the physical dimension, when their body ceases to function, they do not have a physical body to talk to you with. They don't have physical hands to touch you with. But they still have their individualized energy. And your parents have been around you since their departure, trying to get you motivated into the dreams that you have not fulfilled in your life. You need to learn to listen and feel their love and guidance. Neither one of your parents intended for you to go into a pity party. Your parents wanted you to be free to pursue the dreams that you held in your heart. And so they'll be with you. If you're open and receptive, they'll nudge you. Just start doing the things that you really love to do. And your life is going to change because that's what they're around you for. They want you to move forward. So their energy is around you in a very intense way. And because their energy is around you in a very intense way, and you can't physically see them, the party's going, they're gone. They're gone. but you're feeling their energy and you're mistaking their energy from a physical perspective. They love you, they cherish you. I don't know why, but your father's holding up a Rubik's Cube in one hand and your mother's holding a white rose. Whatever the meaning is for those two, but your father's holding up a Rubik's Cube and your mother's holding up a white rose for you to see. They want me to communicate those two images to you, whatever they mean for you. It's very important. Thank you for that super chat, Bhakti. I appreciate it. When I was on vacation lately, I did picture in it two orbs, blue and purple. What is the message for me? Again, you got Archangel Michael and Master Saint Germain trying to communicate with you, and it's really important. Very important. Many of the archangels and ascended masters are making their presence felt and known in a variety of ways. There's some of them that are actually in physical embodiments right now. A lot of people don't know that what we knew biblically, the person we knew as biblically as Jesus, is already back in this dimension. He's always getting prepared for his move. Very exciting times coming, folks. You're very welcome. Hi. I need this, but it's so difficult. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Be the best version of yourself. Be kind to yourself. Yes, absolutely. Our purpose is to do everything with purpose. Yeah, and consciousness. You're a creator. You came here to learn the function of creation. Everyone did. Hi, thank you for that gift. Appreciate it. Oh, you're very, very welcome, multidimensional Muse. Yes, I can hear it and feel them, but it's difficult. I can't not. I know, but you have to understand there is a physical dimension and there's a non-physical dimension. Science is already beginning to reveal the infinite and quantum reality of net life as a non-physical dimension. I know you feel them. They know you feel them. But what's really important is that you are here to learn to create what you are here to learn to create. You know, it's once you understand that the death of the body is not the end of the soul. We all hear about this in religious theology and other things. They talk about the soul lives on forever. Very few people actually know how true that actually is. That when the body ceases to function, the only thing that happens is the material medium that you have to express in this dimension is gone. But all around us, we have signals, radio signals, television signals going all through the air right now. You don't see them, you don't hear them because you don't have an instrument to tune into them. And if the person doesn't have a physical body that they're tuned into, they can't communicate to you in physical words, but they're around. Death is just the end of the form. Good morning. My brother James just called from the hospital, something about gout. Any suggestions for treatment of such? Yeah, tell me he has to change what he's eating. He has to completely do a haul over of what he's putting into his body. The body is telling him he's giving it something it doesn't want, or he's not giving it something that it needs. Really simple. Your body cannot lie to you. It will never lie to you. Tell your brother that. He has to do a complete overhaul of what he's eating, how he's treating the body. The body's not going to lie to you, but what a lot of people do is they go to the hospitals, they go to get this pill, get this medication to stop feeling. I don't want to feel what the body's in pain. I don't want to feel this pain. Give me a pill, doctor. So you want to shut your body up, say, don't talk to me. So the body gets worse and worse and worse. Progressive illness is a sign where you're repeatedly and sometimes forcefully ignoring what your body's trying to tell you. Chronic disease is the ultimate manifestation of intense denial over not giving your body what it needs. If you try not feeding a child when it's hungry, it's going to scream louder. And so if you don't give your body what it wants, it's going to scream louder. If you want to know more about how I learned all this, and learn this from the Ascended Masters, go to my website, sign up for our upcoming masterclass series, and learn from the masters directly the things that you hear coming through me all the time. You have access to that realm of information too, if you can learn to open your consciousness to receiving it. I'm so grateful you all came out today on your weekend. It's really nice to have that. Hi, Wei, good to see you. Yes, don't be so fearful. Wei, it's interesting, like the name Wei, so I don't know who this is, but they're laughing. The name Wei literally means that you need to know your way. That you were given that name so that you would remind there is a way. There's always a way. Again, let go of your fearfulness. You must let go of your fearfulness. This is very important for you. Let go of your fearfulness. Let it go. You don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need it. For those of you that, excuse me. Hi. Hi, guys. So for those of you, if you didn't get a question answered, you can use the Linktree link in my TikTok bio or the Linktree link below any of my videos on my YouTube channel. And yes, we'll get rid of that now. And it's important that you honor, love, and cherish your body. It was designed for you. The body you have was designed specifically for you and what you are here to learn to create and experience. And that's the truth about everyone's body. That body you have was uniquely suited to you and what you came here to learn and understand about creation. There's nothing wrong with your body, unless, of course, you're abusing it or neglecting it, not taking care of it. That's a different thing. But your body, irrespective of its current condition, is designed for you, to serve you the way you need to learn creation. And I want to wish you all much love and have a happy, wonderful, and joy-filled new year. And let love be your choice of creation this year. Let love be your choice for creation this year. And I'll really look forward to seeing all of you next Friday on Shortcuts for Your Soul. And have yourselves a very wonderful and a joyful day. And much love to you and your families. Bye for now.